Say good morning. Say good morning. What's going on, guys? Hope you guys have all been doing well. Right now, it's super early. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning. I feel like I needed to sleep like another 3 hours, but we're going over to a Cars and Coffee called Brekkie Car Club. I've never gone to this one. This is one that's like 7 months in the making for me because as far as I know, they've only done it at this location one other time in Orange County. But first order of business, we're going to grab some coffee. I got my girlfriend with me here. I'm tired. She's been arguing with me about what the other units look like inside.
Because the ones literally across from us have balconies and you're telling me they don't.
It has a porch.
They're balconies.
It has a porch. Also, before I start the car, your boy finally sold the wheels. If you guys notice, they're gone. So shout out to people who spread the word that I was selling those. Been switching up the recipe a little bit. Normally I would do breve or half and half. Now your boy's been doing the tier 1 credit, the oat milk.
Head south
super long detour later because this one had to use the bathroom. We finally made it. We're in the parking structure. Look, we got a whole Tesla section over here. Hey, Tesla gang. Got a lot of European cars. Some Subaru. The view that this Cars and Coffee's at is crazy. Look at this. This is scary to film, but look at that. This is literally crazy. Look at this. You're like right at the edge of where all the cars start. Look, when you zoom in here, that's where all the fun begins. Right out there. Yeah, that thing. Yeah, that was the one at the other. This thing is wild. This is a very expensive Toyota. I like the exhaust. Look at the exhaust.
Oh, yeah.
That thing's crazy. Small fee of 40% taxes every year. You can live here. I dig this thing. Look at this, guys. Less is more. The welds. Dude, this thing's sick. Look at that AN line. Jesus. You see how thick that line is? Crazy. I like the little koozie for the brake fluid. This thing is cool. Dang. Look at
The
that.
shift knob's crazy.
This car is crazy. I like it.
One, I like the red one. That's
This thing?
yeah.
Look at this thing, man. Since these cars are never really spotted in the wild, this one says it's a GSX on the back, but I don't know. But this thing is pretty sick, guys. The interior super clean. I like the steering wheel. Super badass. I don't really ever see modified G's like this one. This one caught my eye. It's on good wheels. Looks like it's got pole positions or RSG seats in it. Half cage. I dig this thing. Nice. Good taste, whoever has this car. 2 Cokies, my favorites. Japanese dollar store essentially, and I didn't want to bring in my camera because it's huge, but I don't want to exclude you guys from what we're looking at, so check this out. Got some toiletry stuff. Japanese people are ahead of the times, living in the future with a pack of toilet seat covers. I kind of like them.
It's to sweep the floor.
Why don't we just get you a pair of these instead of the Crocs? All right, we're back in the car. We got to make a run to Mitsubishi because one of the brake lights is out for the SUV I just bought. I can't even talk. I'm still getting over being sick. We're about to go on the Mitsubishi run.
Look, he actually has gas in the car. For once.
I do have gas in the car. Because everybody loves to point that out. It's really weird to know that Mitsubishi still has dealerships because I'm just used to, like, if my Evo or anything I need or any Mitsubishi car that I own just needs to be ordered online. This is the same dealer that I came to a long time ago to try to buy a final edition Evo, and they basically told me to go F myself. They're like, oh, you're here?
Go kick rocks.
They basically said, oh, you're not here with your parents? Like, where's your co-signer? Like, if you're not going to put $25,000 down, like, get the hell out of here. Like, get lost. You're fired. Alright guys, so success at Mitsubishi. Got myself a brake light bulb for the Montero, and we just placed an order on the app for the one, the only, the Wingstop. Alright. It won't focus, I don't know why.
I bet you half of them will think that a boneless wing is a chicken nugget too.
Oh yeah, so guys, we had this giant discussion, which, I mean, you're kind of not wrong.
Oh, now you want, because you're on the camera, now you're agreeing with me, don't lie.
It's kind of like
if you're going to Wingstop, you want a wing. You want a chicken wing.
She said that if you don't get bone in, it's not a wing.
Yeah, it's just a chicken nugget with sauce on it. So like, go to McDonald's if you're gonna eat that. If you're gonna eat a chicken wing.
That's not even the same thing,
if you're gonna eat a chicken wing, it needs to have a bone in it, period.
Look at him. He's kind of cute when he's not tearing up the apartment. Like, what are you about? So we got this cat bed from the Japanese Dollar Tree, basically. So this is for our star child, Miss Lola.
You're a star child. I love all the cats.
I guess she knows. She knows it's for her. She's like, what'd you give me? What'd you give me? So we just finished building it. It's gonna be our first time checking it out.
The thing's small enough just for her. She's gonna jump right off it.
I think she likes it. I don't care what she says. Chicken nuggets or not, it's good. If you guys ever see one of these nearby, make sure to go and grab some cookies. So we got like an Oreo, Reese's peanut butter. What was this one?
Strawberry. No, strawberry cupcake, I think.
And that one?
Chocolate chip.
Mmm.
I'll taste it. That's the Oreo one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Right. Alright guys, so a little finagling later. As you guys can tell, I got the tail light out. This is the old, actually, yep, this is the old taco bulb that was in here. And the problem is I put the new bulb in and it doesn't work. And if you guys look at it, You guys see how it's like melted on one of the prongs? It melted literally in the inside of the socket where the prong would be connected. You see that black puddle? So at first I was like, well, maybe I could just find someone that could replace this socket. Then I looked online and buying another taillight is like $30 to $60. So it's probably cheaper just to buy a whole new taillight. That'll come with a new loom, which that's what this thing's called in case you guys didn't know. Hopefully I could just plug in a new bulb. And at that point, obviously you just get all new bulbs or something because they're like $2 or $3 each from Mitsu. But very annoying because I was tinkering with this thing for about 30 minutes. Like, why the hell does it not work? My girlfriend's inside the Montero trying to step on the brakes to make it work. Yeah. And it wasn't lighting up. And I'm pretty sure that if this person used an OE bulb and didn't use this, I don't even know brand, that this probably would have been avoided. You know, working at the dealership, I've seen a lot of people use aftermarket bulbs or cheap, you know, AutoZone or whatever bulbs and just have all types of problems. Maybe not so much on older cars like this one, but especially on newer vehicles, there's a certain amount of resistance in each light bulb, and if you don't match the correct resistance in the bulb with the car, it will flip the hell out. So hopefully we could just get a new tail light and call this day, because this is annoying. Home and ate. I went to go watch the Montero because I haven't watched it since I bought it on Tuesday, and honestly I freaking love that car, guys. Honestly, like, that is like the best freaking car purchase I could say that I've made in a long time, feels like, and I'm super blessed and thankful I was able to do that. But we snapped some photos so that way I could post on Instagram. If the camera angle looks a little weird, it's because I have you guys on a freaking metal tin cookie thing with a remote underneath the lens to hold it up. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's Cars and Coffee event. Shout out to Brekkie Car Club for throwing that cool event. It's been years since I've been to the Source in Orange County where that meet was held. That parking structure is a very, very famous parking structure that I filmed a video at literally like 5 years ago. And if you guys are curious, I'm going to post a link of the old video in the description of this video. I know what the title of this video is, and I kind of want to touch base on it. I hate to be that traditional clickbait YouTuber that like touches base at the very end of the video or whatever, but the car scene has changed so much, guys. Like, I remember back in the day, yeah, you used to be able to go to a car meet and, like, number one, like, I feel like the type of people that used to go to meets back then were really into cars and really into touching their own car and, like, just knowing about their car. Nowadays, I feel like high horsepower cars are so accessible that, like, any kid with money can go buy a Hellcat with, like, 700 horsepower, do a smaller pulley E85, make 800 plus or whatever they make. And it's just kind of crazy. Like, we've been, like, so spoiled with social media and cars that instant gratification has literally trickled into pretty much every niche market you could think of, with like the fitness world, or like with cars, you know, cars that normally would take 6 months to a year or even multiple years to build for some people are being built in like 2-3 weeks on YouTube, or a month, you know. And like, I feel like it's desensitized us in so many ways that things just don't have that like nostalgic feeling anymore. And I know if you guys have been around cars for a long time, you know what I'm talking about. And it's super weird. Like, I don't know how else to explain it other than it just feels real empty and hollow and not how it should, you know? But I'm really excited to, like, document this build. And that's why I kind of made the leap and got into the full-frame Sony stuff, which you guys are seeing right now. And I'm really eager to, like, film this documentation of this car I have in like the highest possible quality and show you guys I'm an average Joe just like you guys. I don't have crazy money. Maybe you guys do some kind of crazy investing and have tons of money, and you know, if you do, that's great, you know, more power to you, but that's not the point of these videos. I really want to touch the average person and relate to them and like show you guys like, hey, you know, if I found a way to do it, you guys can find a way to do it, and really make that connection. And I've always been a very transparent person. If you're an OG, you guys know I've shown everything in my life, everything good, everything bad, and that's never going to change. I'm always going to be that person. You know, even if I won the lottery tomorrow, I would still film videos in the same exact way, which is rare for a lot of people, but for me, it's just how I've always been. Money ain't going to change who I am. With that being said, I think this is going to be the last car meet video we filmed for a very long time. I feel like I'm just going to only pick up the camera when I start to tinker with this car and like finally bring the heat in the videos that people have been waiting on, people have been wanting to see. And I am excited to document, you know, kind of the build series of this car with my buddy Sam Lynn over at Sam Spec, and just exploiting his knowledge of the Evo platform. You know, not just Evo 8s and 9s, but Evo 10s as well. And just kind of doing what I feel like I initially started in 2018 or whenever I got my first Evo. It's been a long journey getting to this point, and I know that a lot of you guys have been eager just to see a build, you know, if you've been watching since like way before the JRP days, and this is long overdue, and you guys know that. But anyway, guys, comment down your favorite car you saw in the video. Comment down what you guys think of your local car scene 2023. I'll read all the comments. I appreciate you guys for making it to this point in the video. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out.